Go live. Miss Colored Ma'am.
Yes.
Are you Jewish?
Yes.
Are you black?
Yes.
I mean, Jesus was a white man too, but you know,
No.
it's like he was a historical figure. I mean, that's a verifiable fact, as is Santa. I just want the kids watching to know that. Yes. But my point is, how do you just revise it, you know, in the middle of the legacy of the story and change Santa from white to black?
Yeah. Now, sisters and brothers, we know we got over by the blood, the sweat, and the tears of sheroes and heroes. Some whose names we know and some whose names we do not know. But I want to tell you something. We have been here before. Now, the only difference is we got some company, Rev. We got our gay lesbian sisters and brothers with us this time. We got our Hispanic, Asian, Native Americans who not know, but are with us this time. I think Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King said we may not have gotten here on the same ship, but we are in the same boat right now.
In Father Teresa's wine cellar, we believe all oppression is intersectional. And this means our analysis of current events frequently includes discussion of difficult and explicit content. Any combination of the following topics could be included in our show: murder, rape, war, climate change, racism, sexism, violence, sexual violence, homophobic violence, heterocentrism, discrimination and abuse against individuals of nonconformist sexuality, domestic violence, child abuse, child rape, child neglect, elderly abuse, verbal abuse, police brutality, microaggressions, ableism, cyberbullying, genital mutilation, ideological extremism, and people just being total fucking assholes.
All right. WineCellarMedia.com, Patreon.com/WineCellarMedia Fund, and other such things.
Yes.
Phoenix Colored Man.
Yes.
Colored woman. What the hell am I saying?
I thought you were trying to say ma'am and it just didn't come out right.
I messed up ma'am by a whole letter, which completely changes the word and just fucks everything up.
It changes the context a little. Yes.
I would like to cover serious news.
Okay.
Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like you if you're being yourself, fuck them.
I mean, I have serious news, but I don't think that's why we're here.
Like AOC.
Yes.
Alexandria Ocasio Colored woman from out there in New York City. I think the Bronx is not New York City. I'm not sure how the boroughs work.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, that's weird with your subway systems. Fucking AOC rejects Ted Cruz's help in investigating Robin Hood with the quote, "You almost had me murdered 3 weeks ago."
Yeah, she did say that.
Those are the things that you should say to someone's fucking face. You should say that. Like with that, as much as like, I'm like, oh, you know, AOC ain't going that hard, ain't really putting it down that hard. Like, I still keep in mind, AOC says sentences to people that I want to be said.
Yeah.
I am not in her voting district, but in that aspect, that representative represents me. And also, yes, folks that tuned in as soon as we started, I do open my beer without a bottle opener. These are blue collar hands. They just open the shit. James in the archive chat space. Hello. There's Laura Loco, as per casual, for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Laura in the chat space said, hold up, gotta pour one.
Yes.
Excuse me. Definitely after this, I'm pouring one because we finally found our kosher Manischewitz wine.
We did.
So we can have a good beverage. And Tally Loco said, getting my t-shirt empire going or winning the lotto so I can retire us all. And y'all can do this full time.
I would love it.
Only if you want to, of course. Tally is like me. like I am an SJW fundamentalist.
You are.
Like, even when I'm joking around, I'm like, hey, but everyone is okay. Is everyone all right? I think where I fuck up is tone.
Yeah.
I gotta stop yelling. It's not that I can't stop yelling. I need to deliberately stop yelling. Mm-hmm. I'm perfectly capable of lowering my voice and keeping it cash.
Keeping it cash.
All right. So, wasn't gonna go live tonight, was gonna save it for late morning, early afternoon, Friday.
Yes.
But I was in the kitchen.
Yes.
Trying to function.
Mm-hmm.
And you told me about Jewish space lasers.
I did.
I was not planning on ever covering intergalactic anti-Semitism in my life.
But we have a space force. It was coming.
Fuck, that makes sense. And that's really bad. And like, given what we were saying about that Mayan calendar in the car.
Yes.
Right? Because we were joking around. We were like, you know, because they had that real precise calendar that went to what, like 2012. Mm-hmm. And they were like, what if it did end in 2012 and we're just in hell now?
Yep.
And ever since 2012, we've just been in an exponentially worsening hell.
I mean, I kind of feel like that might be what happened. That might be what the fuck happened.
Yeah, maybe the fucking Mayans are right. Oh, the Mayans would have won.
The Mayans would have won. Yeah, so, all right. Jewish space lasers. This is coming from the mind of Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. Set it up, man.
We're gonna fucking hear this name a lot, say this name a lot. I have a feeling coming up.
Oh, fuck.
She is a U.S. representative for Georgia's 14th congressional district. I know I keep like, we shouldn't just arbitrarily make fun of the South for being the South, but y'all really gotta fucking do better. She's from Georgia, all right? And she is a conspiracy theorist. And she, okay, first of all, believes in QAnon, which is ridiculous.
Just what?
Yes. But also thinks that she knows what caused the California wildfires.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when Phoenix tells me this stuff, it's like we go into our guessing game where I'm just like, okay, Antifa.
Mm-hmm.
No, Black Lives Matter.
That was Bill Mitchell.
Bill Mitchell.
Who was the one who said it was Antifa.
Oh, God. So someone did say it.
Oh, yeah. Somebody was quite serious in saying that it was Antifa. Yes. But not this person. That was a different conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, that big oil company Antifa, the factory farming company Antifa, with all their methane gas.
Yes.
Coming out of their black bandanas.
Yes. So in November 2018, California was hit with the worst wildfire in the state's history. At the time, future Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene wrote a bizarre Facebook post that echoed QAnon conspiracy theorists and falsely claimed that the real hidden culprit behind the disaster was...
No. And see, and that's where I couldn't guess this one. And I was like, I don't know. And you were like a non-political group. And I'm like, what? Like the fucking Bloods? Like who the fuck? The Vice Lords? Like who was this non-political group that they could be thinking of? And you said
the Jews.
Why? Why? And then in the interest of stereotypes, my first thing my brain says is, ain't nobody Jewish finna be running around setting shit on fire. What? I mean, I guess it's probably like, take your mind out of stereotypes. Anyone can be a pyro and want to set shit on fire. But like for that to be your assumption, your hunch.
Yeah. No, it's a fact. Get woke.
Why is it always the Jews? They don't all like each other. They're not all, it's not a gang.
You know,
you got Ben Stein and Bernie Sanders. All right. Both of those guys are Jewish.
Yeah.
One of them wants to give you health care. One of them he's a Republican.
He's a Republican.
Ben Stein's a fucking pug.
Wasn't he a speechwriter for Nixon?
He was?
I'm pretty sure he was, yeah. He was like a professional speechwriter for like Republican politicians, which was always funny to me because when he talks, he's so monotone.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was actually a speechwriter for Republican politicians. All right, so apparently it was the Jews. The Jews. So this bizarre Facebook post echoed conspiracy theorists and falsely claimed that the real culprit behind the disaster was a laser from space triggered by some nefarious group of people. Green's post, which previously hasn't been reported, is just the latest example to be unearthed of her embracing conspiracy theories about tragedies during her time as a right-wing commentator. In addition to being a QAnon supporter, Green has pushed conspiracy theories about 9/11, the Parkland and Sandy Hook shootings, the Las Vegas shooting, and the murder of Democratic staffer Seth Rich, among others. Green also has a history of pushing anti-Muslim and anti-Semitic remarks. CNN's M. Steck and Andrew Kaczynski recently reported on her Facebook page, Green repeatedly indicated support for executing prominent Democratic politicians in 2018 before being elected to Congress. Yeah. What? Are you
2018?
Mm-hmm.
Just that one person kind of overrides the idea of that being a blue wave. That's a pretty big dam for your wave water to get over.
Yeah. House minority, of course, because this is California state, right? Leader Kevin McCarthy and the Republican Party have done little to stop Green's rising profile. During the 2020 campaign, the National Republican Congressional Committee added her to its Young Gun fundraising and recruitment program. In November, after Green was elected, McCarthy defended her by falsely claiming that she denounced her QAnon views, and Republicans selected Green to be a member of the House Budget Committee and the House Committee on Education.
Education.
The person who thinks that there's Jewish space lasers and QAnon is real is now on the Education Committee. But don't worry, because McCarthy said that these comments are deeply disturbing and he's going to have a conversation with the Congresswoman about them. They're investigating.
I can't get Jewish space lasers out of my head. Why? Why does your anti-Semitism have to go to hilarious places? Because anti-Semitism is not funny, but you fucking people have to do it. And now I have to picture Bernie Sanders in a Star Trek outfit beaming motherfuckers up. Like, come on, man.
Oh, no. I'm trying to see. I have another article about this. I want to see if they have any. I can't find direct quotes from the Facebook post. But this one is this is from Jonathan Chait. And it's also about her. And it's just like a straight up list of the conspiracy theorists that she's supported, believed in, tweeted about, or posted on Facebook about.
Yeah.
So QAnon, of course, which holds that Donald Trump is secretly fighting a worldwide child sex slavery ring that's supposed to culminate in the mass arrest of his political opposition. She has said Muslims don't belong in government. 9/11 was an inside job.
Yeah.
The shootings at Parkland, Sandy Hook, and Las Vegas were staged. Zion supremacists are secretly masterminding Muslim immigration to Europe in a scheme to outbreed white people. Democratic officials should be executed. And the most recent Green view. Oh, somebody did grab a screenshot of the fucking Facebook post.
Okay.
Nice.
It's one long bugged out Facebook joint.
Yep.
And that's where they said all this shit.
That's where the Jewish space laser one specifically.
The space lasers are there.
Yes, it's from 2018. Marjorie Taylor Greene, November 17th, 2018. Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, you're looking at it now.
Yes. Did you find it?
No.
Okay. I'll start reading it. All right. As there are now over 70 people confirmed dead and over 1,000 missing, the fires in California are a horrific tragedy. I'm praying for all involved. I'm posting this in speculation because there are too many coincidences to ignore, and just putting it out here from some research I've done stemming from my curiosity over PG&E stocks, which tanked the week, then rallied Thursday night after California officials announced they would not let PG&E fail. I find it very interesting that Roger Kimmel on the board of directors of PG&E is also vice chairman of Rothschild Incorporated, the investment banking firm. Oh, did you find it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Investment banking firm.
Yes.
And I also find it interesting the long history of financial contributions that isn't PG&E, that's Pacific Gas and Electric.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that they're corrupt, and I'm not even a California resident. Like, they're just generally hated by folks out there in California.
Mm-hmm.
But All right, let's see where this goes. All right, Rothschild Inc. PG&E has made to Jerry Brown. All right, financial contributions they made to Jerry Brown over the years and millions spent in lobbying. What a coincidence. It must be that Governor Brown signed a bill on September 18th protecting PG&E. Damn, why does it have to be block text? I literally lose my spot like a striped shirt. Protecting PG&E and allowing PG&E to pass off its cost of fire responsibility to its customers. Fire responsibility?
Mm-hmm.
Are they talking about the wildfires there as well?
Mm-hmm.
PG&E is an electric company.
Yeah.
Does she think that they're supposed to put out the fires?
Who knows?
Oh no.
Who knows?
No, baby, no. The electric company don't put out the fires. That's a whole other department. And if you weren't such a bootlicker, you'd know they exist. The only department you know is the fucking pigs.
What the fuck was that? I said to you the other day. I found out that there's no Department of Labor in Florida.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
And I've been calling Florida a libertarian wasteland ever since I learned the word libertarian. Like, I learned that word and I was like, really? That's that ideology? I guess that's what I live in.
Yeah, there's no Department of Labor in Florida.
No Department of Labor,
Yeah.
no state tax, and they are finally allowed to say climate change in the state house again.
Yes.
Yeah, Rick Scott banned climate change and sea level rise from being said out loud in the state house.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, and actually, because we were talking about that in Florida with the Department of Labor, because the Super Bowl's coming up, and so they're doing all the sex trafficking stings.
Oh no.
Right, to stop the human trafficking or whatever. But apparently that's under the control of the Department of Agriculture because there is no Department of Labor.
All right. That's what we need. Green beans, oranges, and whores. All right. So to protecting them, passing off their here we go. The responsibility to its customers in rate hikes and through bonds. It also must be just a coincidence that the fires are burning in the same projected areas that the $77 billion high-speed rail project is to be built.
Okay.
Is that true?
I don't know, but if it is, what? Like I don't understand the implication.
That's the problem with a Gish Gallop. Like, I'm not looking up every single fucking thing you say, you weirdo. I'm gonna write it all off as bullshit. Fucking Gish Gallop. And if you folks don't know what that is, Gish Gallop, like, it's typically used for people that claim to be debaters. And it's when someone just fires off a massive amount of assertions that they present as facts.
Mm-hmm.
And like, say your debate, you each have like 2.5 minutes in your parts.
Yeah.
You can't debunk everything they said in the 2.5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you it's like putting you in a losing position.
Yeah.
With like just an awesome array of bullshit. All right, so back to this striped shirt that I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
The high-speed rail project, which also happens to be Governor Brown's pet project. No, it's not. Serving capitalists and using water for almond trees is the pet project, you dork. Continuing with the quote from this human. And at what are the odds that Feinstein's husband, Richard Blum, is the contractor to the rail project? That's just rank and file political corruption.
Right.
You fucking dweeb. That's it. That's
No,
all it is.
It's a conspiracy. It's not everyday politics.
And my bad for people listening in your headphones. I'll work on I'm going to turn up the bass on my mix because I know my high-pitched voice is hitting you right now. I'm fresh off a shift where I was listening to a Christian talk.
Ugh.
Yeah. Fucking, so looking back here, Richard Blum, contractor to the rail project, she continues saying, geez, with that much money, we could build 3 U.S. southern border walls. Capitalists always want to make some shit that ain't gonna make money.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Some shit we don't need.
A fucking wall. Why? I'm not doing the wall thing. That's Bob Seska's area. Go to some typical liberal show for that. All right. We are Negrotarian anti-capitalists. Skibby flibby jibby doo. So 3 U.S. southern border walls. She continues saying, then oddly, there are all these people who have said they saw what looked like laser or blue beams coming out of the light causing the fires, and pictures and videos.
I've never seen a video of a laser starting a fire in California.
Like, nigga, did she take too many edibles and look at a video of like the Northern Lights or something, and then look at the news too soon after that, and then type this post?
Maybe she took a bunch of edibles and fell asleep watching a loop of gender reveals. And then when one of them blew up, it woke her up and she looked at the screen, and in her head that was like that. Because she seems like the type of person who would watch gender reveal parties because 2 genders.
That's the shitty thing about being a lefty, is we're realistic, and that is realistic. I could see somebody making like, because it's gonna be a boy, so get the blue laser light show out.
Someone did. They started a forest fire in California doing a gender reveal.
And now guess what those people are, because let's see, like, if I look them up, their names are going to come up in the article, right? Which is kind of an indicator.
I don't know if their names will come up, but yeah.
Right.
There's like, I can look it up. There's been a couple times gender reveals have started like 1,000-acre fires.
And even then, even if it just happened to be a couple of whom just happened to have parents and grandparents with a background in Judaism, it does not mean that the monolithic Jews are starting fires. You fucking person.
Let's see. Oh, I'm looking up the gender reveal people.
And I should look at the archive chat space
as
well.
Oh, they don't say the name.
Holy shit. Hella comments from James.
No. Yes.
Where they, whole bunch of them. Where'd they go? And James pointed out to me that somebody in West Virginia got a job in the state senate, like as a senator at the age of 18 as a summer job.
Oh.
And I went ahead and like while you were covering the other story, I went ahead and looked, and like yeah, it looks like somebody that is 18. It was in 2014.
Oh shit.
And this is on Mother Jones, who I don't really fuck with Mother Jones myself. But yeah, 18-year-old wins a state legislature seat in West Virginia. And I want to know how much class privilege was involved in that.
Okay.
All right, but you found some names?
Oh, they don't have the names, but it was a gender reveal that sparked a fire in California's El Dorado area in San Bernardino National Forest. One firefighter died, and do they say? Because they used a smoke generating device during a gender reveal party that set off fireworks.
So we literally didn't want none of that smoke.
And it had burned 21,000 acres, about 70 miles east of Los Angeles.
No, it's not it's transphobic goyams that are fucking up shit. It's goyam, right?
Goy, yeah.
Yeah, fucking goys. And not Goya, not my favorite black beans. Low sodium. Taking a look back here at this individual's Facebook post, we got to the lasers part, right? Dibba doop scoop bop. Yeah, they said look like lasers or blue beams of light causing the fires. And yeah, totally sounds like a gender reveal party. I swear to fuck, she took too many edibles and made this post. And causing the fires and pictures and videos. I don't know anything about that, but I do find it really curious that use the word curious to try to make yourself sound smarter. Nigga, you're not. Stop it. PG&E's partnership with Solarin on space solar generators starting in 2009. They announced the launch into space in March 2018. This nigga's trying to be like me. I name years and provide context for real things that are actually happening, not for your weird intergalactic anti-Semitism. Fucking shit. Announced the launch into space in the March of 2018, and maybe even put them up before that. the space solar generators collecting the sun's energy and then beam it back to Earth to a transmitter to convert to electricity. The idea is clean energy to replace coal and oil. If they are beaming the sun's energy back to the Earth, so they think that we're collecting sun rays and then shooting them back at the sun?
No, shooting them to Earth to make electricity.
Who the fuck do you think is doing some shit like that?
The Jews.
Which one?
The Rothschild and fucking George Soros, probably.
Because someone would have snitched by now. Someone would have gossiped this. Like, somebody would have put on a Facebook Live. Somebody would have snuck their phone in. Because somebody wants the bragging rights. You know what I'm involved in? Do you know what I do? I am the future. Especially, let's keep it real. If my cisgender, the men are involved, oh no, this is something you do to get groupies. What are you joking me? Like, just think logically, ma'am, about your. I'm yelling so hard I hurt the beer. I hurt the beer, and I'm sorry, beer.
I'm sorry, beer.
This is individual's name, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yes. Madge.
God, Jesus, she really hit a homer with this one.
Wow.
Yeah. Watch out. Watch out. Yeah. It's going down.
Indestructible.
I'm indestructible. Indestructible dad jokes. It's terrible.
Oh no.
All right, let's make some more sense with Marjorie, because this is a long ass Facebook post. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Shit.
Oh God.
So the idea is clean energy to replace coal and oil. If they are beaming the sun's energy back to Earth, I'm sure they wouldn't ever miss a transmitter receiving a station, right? Question mark, exclamation. I mean, mistakes are never made when something new is invented. Oh, now she's being sarcastic. Oh, now you're trying to be sarcastic to make yourself seem smart. We don't believe you. You need less people. Continuing for some reason. Never meant anything was invented. Laser beam light coming down to Earth, I guess. Could that cause a fire? I don't know. Well, then why'd you make the post? I prefer talking about shit where I have an answer.
Plausible deniability.
Nigga, I'ma plausibly deny that you have a single thought in your fucking dome. She continues, I hope not. That wouldn't look so good for PG&E, Rothschild Inc., Solarin, or Jerry Brown, who sure does seem fond of PG&E. Good thing for Solarin that Michael Peavy is on. Oh, good, she did the right there. Like, everything she does is so wrong. I looked at there and I just assumed she used the wrong one and had to think about it.
Oh.
Yeah. When people are so wrong, you don't think they could be right because you're on the left. Michael Peavy is on their board since he is a former president of California Public Utilities Commission, California's most powerful energy regulatory agency. I think she was supposed to use a semicolon there. Great connections right there. She continues. This is the third paragraph, but the last one, and it's over. Continuing. Also, I will say whoever was able to buy that PG&E stock at the bottom before that announcement was made when stocks railed sure did well on their investment. I wonder how you get privy to that kind of info. Well, nigga, the people from your fucking party were trading stocks before COVID news went public.
Ooh. The latest transgression of that is Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi?
Nancy Pelosi. She bought a bunch of Tesla stock, and then Biden announced more green initiatives.
And again, it's like, isn't Pelosi like 82? Hold up, I think she's 81. Let me get this right.
She's old.
Nancy Pelosi age. dooba doop skip bop boo bop boop bop ba dibba doo. 80 on the money. Born in 19 fuck 'em damn
Dude,
40.
She's literally not even a boomer. She's older than boomers.
So she's literally so old that she calls boomers punk ass kids. She's like, there you go with your fucking shake weight, you fucking boomer. You boomers and your Woodstock. Always with your fucking Woodstock. All right, so Nancy Pelosi, 80 and still trying to make more money. There's something wrong there, and I don't have the intellectual capacity to comprehensively articulate it without being ableist. But something is going on with people like that just don't have a concept of enough money. It's beyond ideology to me, and I can't articulate it without being ableist, so I leave it alone.
They're just addicted to power.
It's an addiction issue?
I think so.
Yeah. I want to see what happens. See, now here comes Scientist William with my fucking lab coat, because we should try taking it from them cold turkey and see how they react. Because, and now I'm just saying, this is just Scientist William. I got my tinfoil lab coat on, all right? Because I'm guessing that power in and of itself is not a chemical addiction. And I think that taking it away cold turkey will not affect their body.
Well, I would push back on that, because remember, 1929, when the stock market crashed, Great Depression, what did all the stockbrokers do? Well, not all, but what did many of the stockbrokers do?
Try to fly?
Yeah.
They were trying to fly. See, you said yeah, so what's wrong with that? So you're mad at stockbrokers trying to fly and proving gravity to us? So you hate that they are also scientists like me?
They were not scientists. You're not a scientist. And they were trying to hang out with Peter Pan.
But I guess when the stock falls, you can't think a happy thought, can you, boy? Dead bankers, LOL.
But yeah, I really do. I feel like people like that, when they get addicted to that money and power, like they really can't handle losing it.
I still want to try.
Oh, I would love to try.
When's the last time we got to conduct experiments on them?
I'm not opposed to trying.
That's part of my reparations. I get to conduct experiments on taking power away from these futhermuckers. Did we get to the last? Yes, it is over. The last thing she says is, I really hope they have very good aim beaming the sun's power down to Earth. Don't worry about that, nigga. The sun has good aim of beaming its fucking power to Earth and anything else within its reach of light out of this galaxy and in it, you intergalactic anti-Semitic fucking weirdo. And I didn't even really look at the chat space like I was supposed to.
Oops.
Tally Loco, don't hurt the beer.
Don't hurt the beer.
James said White's been ripping off coloreds since day zero. We're going with coloreds?
Yes.
That's a little rowdy. Hold on, let me take a look at that one. Look at this profile, because I don't know this profile at all. Yeah, I don't know James Hayes Barber.
Oh, I don't know either.
Yeah. And their comments were relatively awkward.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, their profile. Your profile is a little too locked down, and you're leaving a lot of weird comments. So, as a page admin,
her dad is a senator in West Virginia? Who? I don't know. I'm looking at the comment. I don't know.
Yeah, because I can't really see your profile. So, and I try not to let folks troll the audience that's already here too much.
Yes.
Even though I am wrapping up. Should I ban? What do you think?
Well, not yet.
Not yet. Don't ban. Don't ban. All right. And Tally Local. Yes. Older than boomers. Friends with Chuck Schumer. Tally is rapping now.
Tally is rapping now.
We've gone. This is how far we've gone.
See what happens.
Older than boomers. Friends with Chuck Schumer. Made it to 80. Shoulda, sooner. I didn't say it, so you can't ban me for it, Facebook. I didn't say it.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Wait, see? What is that?
Yeah. Oh, probably answering my question about a senator. Was that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a senator from West Virginia. Yeah.
All right, so that should be the wrap up.
cool.
And so with that, all I'm doing tomorrow is mixing and uploading.
Yes.
And oh shit, I should probably hurry up and take that shower because I ate an edible right before Phoenix came in. How long have we been on?
I don't know.
I don't know how many minutes we've been on.
Wait, which edible did you take?
Because it takes about an hour for that stuff to get funky.
Yeah, what one did you take?
Whatever's in the. I threw the bag in the.
Oh, that's the low dose one. You're fine.
Okay, because those were the ones that we had when we were watching Promising Young Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking hit me hard during that movie.
How many?
Yeah, I just start staring at the screen.
Oh, because you took the regular ones and you took 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
I told you not to take 2.
Yeah, like 45 minutes into the movie, like I'm like, why am I so into this? Like, apparently edibles make me fucking intense.
Oh man. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, and then I guess tomorrow maybe we'll try to cover TI. I'm still trying to make sense of the whole thing. Like, there's too much going on and there's a lot of people and I'm not familiar with any of them, so I'm trying to like figure it out. But it sounds like TI and Tiny were drugging women and then sexually abusing them,
and which it's like Bill Cosby. Everything that I've heard you say leading up to this point makes it believable on its fucking face.
Yeah,
you know, and I don't just mean like with like checking your daughter's hymen. I'm a hip hop head. Like I told Phoenix, I literally have your Urban Legend album in the back seat. And the fact that you are a patriarch, like you have a very patriarchal mind, even before you tried to be like some sort of neo-hotep. Yeah, so I'm kind of like, yeah, like, and my thought is, I'm like, and that's why he's like, I don't know about faithful. I'm sure he's not, but like he's super with her.
Yeah,
like they've been a couple way longer than I assumed, and I'm like, oh, you found a fucking rape partner. Yeah, and I hope no one tuned in after the trigger warning and then we got to this. I do play that in the beginning. Maybe I need a shorter one that I just play like every 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But then again, we have kind of the same audience.
We do. But yeah, so I'll try to cover that. Also, there's a cop story in New York that we should cover as well. Apparently a cop got busted with a lot of child porn.
Fucking pigs.
And
so, I guess as we wrap this up, for you folks, you see me, I'm in my factory clothes. I got to go take a shower. Actually, I didn't do jack shit today, so I should say I want to take a shower. This is more of just like a habitual option that I think I should do every 24 hours because the factory day today was completely unbusy. But on the way out, Laura T and anyone else here, should we just go ahead and do a bootleg watch party of Promising Young Woman on Zoom? Right, just get niggas on. Yeah, not go live on Facebook, only on Zoom. Send niggas the invite link. And we all watch Promising Young Woman together because I'm seeing Laura T's comments saying I'm still processing Promising Young Woman, and the reaction from the critics and audience hits close. Laura Loco said yes.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I want to ask more folks and maybe we can schedule up just a big old fucking watch party and basically everyone we all turn our mics off. If I host it, I think I can I need to check the settings. Maybe I can turn off everyone's mics with one switch.
Yes, you can.
Oh, with one switch you can turn off everyone's shit? Okay, yeah, so I could turn off everyone's mics and we can all just chill to the movie. And then if folks want to, switch the mics on in the end and then just do an episode and just everyone just, talk about the film.
Yeah.
Oh, Laura Local said the soundtrack alone. I have comments. Yeah, James said the idea sounds good. And James said they don't Facebook that much. Let me know how you found the wine cellar. And while we go on the way out, and again, this is going to be also on the public feed, but yeah, majority of this stuff is going on the patreon.com/winecellarmedia fund. At this point, $10 a month level gets you everything. There is a $5 a month level, little less. $1 a month level, little less. Hey. Yeah. And it's what we gotta fucking do. I need broccoli and stuff, All right. Will you muckers please be safe out there? I hurt the beer, and for that, I'm gonna punish myself by going to smoke the devil's weed.
And have a Manischewitz.
Yes, I'm gonna have myself a little Manny Chevy. I'm gonna push that Chevy to the levee, and it's gonna be dry. Ma'am, why are you pushing my work shirt? You almost ruined my pinky shirt. I was about to get a promotion. Oh, James says sorry about the colored comment. A riff off my AOC bit. They are bits.
Yeah,
I am inadvertently a comedian. I didn't try to do this. I just I have a high-pitched voice and I'm not afraid to use it, so I sound fucking hilarious. All right, folks. Be safe out there.
Yes.
And we'll be safe in here, especially this woman who's on blood thinners.
Yes.
Because every single time you bump into something, look, William, I got another bruise.
I got another bruise. Yeah.
Jesus.
What?
Just scaring me.
Oh.
You be safe too.
I only have like 3 months left on the blood thinners.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. It's hard I'm one of those people that like you realize you have to say, all right, I'm gonna let you go, because you see how hard it is for me to say bye. I'm trying to say bye, so y'all need to let me go.
Let me let you go.
Let me let you go. I like how people like Southerners try to claim that's theirs. Nigga,
No, it's not.
That's McAmerica, nigga. That's all our asses. You know why? Because we like talking to each other, because we're comrades and we don't even know it.
Yeah.
Like we're all against capitalism together, but we don't know it yet.
Yep.
And that's the mass organizing that we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, stop live stream.
Bye, y'all.